Good morning, you guys. Well, it's afternoon now. It's Sunday. It's really sunny and it's really hot. So before I left home to go to Publix, which is where I am now, I made myself a shopping list that I conveniently forgot at home on the table. So, obviously, having a really, really smart day today. Yeah, I'm here to pick up some more things to bake a cake for Margaret on her birthday. Or, no, it's not her birthday. She's moving to California, which makes me very sad. So I have to get some stuff for that. Ta-da! Okay, so the cake's done. And hopefully it looks okay. I mean, it kind of looks like a little kid was given permission to decorate it by their mom. There's bumblebees all over it. See, I'll focus you. Yeah, there's bumblebees all over it that I thought were really cute, which is why I made it like a little sky with little flowers. Um, it looks so cute, but I think it's cute, right? Take a picture. Yeah,
I need a new Twitter.
You need a picture. Take a picture.
Dude, quit playing. I'm not getting
All right, so we're at the party. Awkwardly at the party.
Oh, you're recording.
Yeah. I was trying to make a joke. I was trying to make a
That's
funny.
YouTube, baby. Someone make a vine.
So bright.
I know. There's like a little purple dot after you like look into it for a long time. You're typing like this and just talking, especially if you're in a dark room. But yeah. We don't know where she is. She's been lost. She's been missing. What a while. So I'm home now. And like the entire drive here, I was like listening to like songs that were close to how I feel after saying goodbye for pretty much the final time, at least the final time for a while. Maybe if schedules allow and parents do like a collab video tomorrow. But at this point in time, we said our final goodbyes. And it like hurts. Like, yeah, I could go out to LA and visit her anytime, and yeah, she's gonna come back, but we like just started being like friends and really cool friends, really good friends, and friends that have like similar interests in things, and there's so much that we could have done that we haven't gotten to do yet. Like, we've never actually even gone shopping together. We ran into each other when we were shopping, but I've never gone shopping with her. And it's one of the biggest things that I do, and she wants to be a fashion designer, and so shopping with Margaret would be like awesome. We get to talk about like fabrics and different styles and like moods that you'd be in when you wore this, and like all this cool stuff that could have happened that didn't get a chance to yet. And Hayden's gonna be gone too. He's gonna be gone for like 2.5 weeks because he's moving out. He's moving her out there, and it'll be his first time in LA. So he's going to test it out to see if he wants to live there too. Right now, I've got him as a New York boy like me, but I have to give LA another try, and I plan to. But it'll probably have to be sooner than I thought now. I'm glad that she's gonna get to be somewhere where she can explore more of what she wants to do, but it's just I'm gonna miss having her around. She was really fun to be around. Margaret, I hope you're not watching this, but I'm sure you are. I just wanted to say thank you for being a great friend. And in such a short amount of time, letting me get to know you and you getting to know me and understanding how we are and accepting each other and being each other's support group. And I'm glad that you say that you're starting to vlog, that you're gonna start to vlog while you're there, because I can't wait to watch and have another way to keep in contact with you, which I promise I'll do. I promise. We'll have more hashtag text messages where we hashtag everything, and they're like little one-liners, but so much is said in so few words. I think that's one of my favorite moments with you. Because during that time, we kind of vibe really well with each other. And we said so much with such little wording. Like, that's what I like about Twitter. You can say you have to challenge yourself to say a lot in a little bit of characters. And so it makes it so much more meaningful. My other favorite time is when we were out on the water and we were rowing, and I think that was the first time we met. It was. I don't remember what we did before that. I think we were just hanging out and we had like ice cream. We were at Hayden's house and he played the new song for me because he plays for you and he rarely plays for me. So Mr. Hayden, Mr. Raichu, you should definitely start playing more songs for me because I like them very much, very much. Sorry, that's my Borat voice. It's a thing I do with my friend Valentina, who's been in Tennessee, and I haven't seen her all summer, and I miss her a lot too. And I'm mad at her for leaving me all summer, but as I digress. Anyways, back to the story. What happened was we were hanging out, and Hayden was like, oh, do you want to go ride kayaks and go see the sunset? And I was like, yeah, sure, let's kayak. And Margaret was like, yeah, let's do it. And so we get to his house, and then his dad has to, like, trade cars with him, because you guys know, he has a little BMW, a 3 Series. And his dad has a Nissan Armada. So it's a big truck. It's bigger than the one that I'm in. And so, even though I had this car, so we could have just loaded it up in here on top of here, but oh well. We loaded up the car, and it was sticking out, but we still came out here. By the time we got to the bay, the sun was already setting. And by the time we got out into the water, the sun, like, had set. And so we were out there in the dark, and we couldn't see what was underneath us. And apparently manatees were hitting the bottom of their boat. Not mine, because it knew better. It was like, I'm not going to go near him, because he's going to freak out, and he's going to fall in the water on top of me, and it's going to be a problem. Because, you know, black people can't swim, which is not true. I can swim very well. I was a YMCA shark. Thank you very much. But, anyways, and then leaving you guys out there in the water when it was time to come back in, stuff was hitting your boat. And I was like, I gotta get out of here. I can't do this. I can't be around this. This is too much for me. I can't handle this right now. And I got in my little boat, and I paddled away as fast as I could. I just went, and I made it there, and then I waited for you guys on the shore. I felt really bad as I left you guys and heard you guys screaming. But you guys gotta understand, I was terrified, and I was by myself on that thing, and it was little, but it still was really fun. Guys, as tight as my jeans always are, I hate wearing pants. What I do like about skinny jeans, though, is that it feels like if you touch, like you're wearing a second skin. Even though my skin does not feel like denim, it is very soft. Thank you very much. I moisturize. I use lotion to keep away from being ashy. Hashtag. There is no hashtag for that. What am I talking about? Anyways, keep the ash away. Hashtag ash be gone. There you go. But yeah, I feel better now, actually. You don't know this, Margaret, when you were saying bye to me, I was like about to start crying. And thankfully Hayden was there. He gave me a big hug, and I tried not to cry. I got all my crying out yesterday. Oh, by the way, guys, yesterday was my myriad, which is my man period. It gets it pretty much every month. And so the reason there wasn't a video today was because all I did yesterday was sit at home and watch movies on MTV with Amanda Bynes. I watched She's the Man twice. I had to watch it the second time because I missed the beginning the first time. And then I watched 13 Going on 30. I cried in She's the Man when, I think in the end where when Viola gets Dustin, I think that's his name, right? Dustin, Duke, something like that. When they get together, I cried. And then I watched 13 Going on 30, and I cried when those two got together at the end. I don't remember their names, which is bad because I just watched it yesterday. And then when I watched What a Girl Wants, oh my god, that movie had me crying the most. After the first 10 minutes when they had the wedding scene and they were doing the father-daughter dance, I had the name of the song on my phone, but since I'm using my phone to record this, I can't say what it is right now. But when they play, I'll put the song in the description with maybe there's a link to the clip on YouTube somewhere. I'll put that there. When that song played and she was like, I don't know my dad, I was like, girl, I feel you. I know what you're going through. I mean, I know my dad, and I've always known my dad, but when I was 6, I thought that my dad died. I thought he got on a plane and he went to Houston, which is where he's from. He went to Houston, which is where he's from, and I thought that on the way there, he had gotten in a plane crash because I wasn't sure. He hadn't called me. He hadn't written me. I didn't know where he was. He was supposed to only be gone for a weekend, and he turned out to be gone for a whole year. And I was like, Daddy, where you at? Where are you, Daddy? Like, you missing my life. And that was, sorry, I was trying to do my twang, but most of the words I was saying didn't work for it. And while he was gone, he was only supposed to be gone for a weekend. And I didn't know what happened. Like, I thought I was so bad during this time because my dad always told me that if I ever had cornrows, then he would rip them out of my head because he didn't want me to have braids. And I was like, but I want them so bad. They were so cool. This is back in, like, let's see, if I was born, this is 2000, the year 2000. And so it's right after the 90s. Cornrows were still really cool back then. I was like, I want them so bad. So the day he left, my mom had my babysitter, who I'm still friends with to this day, cornrow my hair. And I was like, oh yeah, this is awesome. I have cornrows. And then the day that he was supposed to come back, I sat in my room for 2 hours and I undid my cornrows. And my hair was long. It was down to my shoulders then. Like, I had some woof. I was like, that's, I can flip my hair. I put my hair in a ponytail at the end, and that's the way I went to sleep. And then my hair curled back, and I was like, darn it. That's basically all I have to say. And, Margaret, I wish you a beautiful life and a healthy career and a safe journey. And I hope I'll see you again soon. Don't forget about me. Promise? Okay. Well, sweet dreams, beautiful nightmares. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Mwah.